3, 2, 1.
I'm going to call the Planning Commission meeting to order here for December. This being the time for regular scheduled December Planning Commission. Could you call a roll, please?
Gordon.
Here.
Tate.
Here.
Wade. Here. Harry. Here. Temple. Here. Burrows.
Here.
Height. Here. Mosher. Here. Fuller.
We do have a quorum. There are no minutes to approve for November Planning Commission meeting. We'll take those up next month in the January meeting. So I'd like to take a moment and introduce the Planning Commission members and give a brief description of what we do and how this meeting is conducted. The Commission has 9 members. 8 of us are volunteers appointed by the mayor for 6-year terms. We also have 1 member from the City Council. My name is Gary Gordon. I'm the Vice Chair, and our Secretary is Larry Wade. Our other members here include Ms. Frances Tate, Mr. Ross Terry, Mr. Forrest Temple, Ms. Myrna Burrows, Mr. Eddie Pike, Mr. Stephen Mosher, and our council member is Barry Bullard, which is not here with us today. Members of the public seeking to get an item considered by the Planning Commission must send an application in to the Planning Department no less than 21 days prior to the meeting. Unless otherwise specified, all applications for development approvals are the result of submittals by a private citizen seeking some change in their own property. In making our decisions, a primary tool used by the Planning Commission is the One Decatur Comprehensive Plan. This is a general community plan for the city of Decatur that was adopted through a public process to formalize a vision for the future of the Decatur community that represents the interests and the will of all Decatur residents. In many of these cases, the Planning Commission does not have the final say-so. Zonings, annexations, vacations, sidewalk cafe license, and resolutions are all require additional approval by the City Council before they become official. In these cases, the role of the Planning Commission is to advise the City Council. The first part of today's meeting is a public hearing. Each item will be read separately and voted on after comments and discussions. If you wish to comment on an item, we ask that you come forward to the microphone, to the podium here, state your name and address and whether you are a citizen of Decatur, then make your comments. We ask that you keep your comments to 3 minutes or less and sign the sign-in sheet afterwards. Today's public hearings will have these type of requests: annexation, which is adding unincorporated land contiguous to the city limits to our city boundaries; rezonings. Section 115285 makes provisions for municipalities to apply a zoning district to property contiguous to the city limits with an agreement that the property will be annexed within 6 months of the pre-zoning being completed. This also moves on to the City Council. And then we have rezoning. This is changing the current zoning of a property to a different zoning. The Commission will vote to recommend or not recommend the zoning change to the City Council. If an applicant wishes to go on to the City Council without recommendation from the Planning Commission, they should notify the Planning Department via email or in writing by the end of day tomorrow. All right, would you read our first case, Tom?
How y'all doing, Commissioners? I'm Tommy Williams with the City of Decatur Planning Department, and we're going to start off with annexation 385-25. It is 1.78 acres, and the current zone is unincorporated. The applicant is Decatur Utilities, and the landowner is Decatur Utilities. The location is 2520 Point Mallard Drive Southeast, and their request is to annex 1.78 acres into the city limits. The proposed land use is institutional, and One Decatur future land use is riverfront mixed use. One Decatur street typology is Point Mallard Drive is a minor arterial road. Conditions to be met, they don't have any, and a point of information is any relocation of utilities will be at the owner's expense, and any relocation needs to occur before construction.
anyone from the public wish to speak on this item? There being none, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve. Second.
Got a motion, Mr. Terry, second by Mr. Temple. Any discussion among the commission? Okay, would you call roll?
Ford.
Yes.
Hay.
Yes.
Wade.
Yes.
Harris. Yes. Temple.
Yes.
Burrows.
Yes.
Ike.
Yes.
Mosher.
Yes.
Okay, that is approved, 8-0. Next item.
Next item, we have pre-zoning 1436, and this is for the annexation we just read, and it's 1.78 acres. The current zone is unincorporated, and the applicant is Decatur Utilities. The landowner is Decatur Utilities, and the location is 2520 Point Mallet Drive Southeast. The request is to pre-zone 1.78 acres and to pre-zone 1.78 acres to institutional, and the proposed land use is institutional. One Decatur future land use is riverfront mixed use, and one Decatur street typology is Point Mallet Drive is a minor arterial. There are no conditions to be met, and a point of information is any relocation of utilities will be at the owner's expense, and any relocation needs to occur before construction.
Okay, anyone from the public wish to comment on this item? Okay, there being none, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Wade,
Second.
second by Mr. Pike. Any discussion among the commission? Would you call roll?
Ford.
Yes.
Hay.
Yes.
Wade.
Yes.
Harris. Yes. Temple.
Yes.
Burrows.
Yes.
Ike.
Yes.
Mosher.
Yes.
Okay, approved, 8-0.
Next, we have rezoning 1437-25. It is 4.4 acres. The current zone is M1 Light Industry. The applicant is Pre-Wright McAnally, and the landowner is Joe Terry Family LLC. The location is north of 2605 Highway 31 South, and the request is to rezone 4.4 acres from M1 Light Industry to M-1A Expressway Commercial. The proposed land use is commercial, and the One Decatur future land use is community commercial. One Decatur street typology is Highway 31 South. It's a principal arterial, and there are no conditions to be met. And a point of information is any relocation of utilities will be at the owner's expense, and any relocation needs to occur before construction.
Okay, anyone here in the public wish to speak to this item? Okay, being none, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion for approval.
Motion by Mr. Pike, second by Mr. Mosher. Any discussion among the commission? Call roll if you would.
Ford.
Yes.
Hay.
Yes.
Wade.
Yes.
Harris. Yes. Temple.
Yes.
Burrows.
Yes.
Ike.
Yes.
Mosher.
Yes.
Okay, that is approved, 8-0.
Next, we have rezoning 1438-25. It is 3.3 acres. The current zone is M1 Light Industry, and the applicant is Pre-Wright McAnally. The landowner is Me Mousen LLC, and the location is north of 221 Beltline Place Southwest. The request is to rezone 3.3 acres from M1 Light Industry to M-1A Expressway Commercial. The proposed land use is commercial, and One Decatur future land use is community commercial. One Decatur street typology is Beltline places to collect the urban street, and there are no conditions to be met. A point of information is any relocation of utilities will be at the owner's expense, and any relocation needs to occur before construction.
Okay, anyone from the public wish to speak to this item?
Yeah, I got a question.
Okay,
Is that road running right through where you're about to build the extension right to this piece of property?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, sir. This would be, this land is cutting through as part of the Central Parkway alignment.
okay, any more comments from the public? Okay, there being none, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion approved.
Motion by Mr. Keppel,
Second.
second by Mr. Wade. Any discussion among the commission? Call roll, please.
Gordon,
Yes.
Hay,
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Terry,
Yes.
Temple,
Yes.
Earl,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Mosher.
Yes.
Okay, that is approved 8-0.
Next, we have rezoning 1439-25. It is 3.3 acres. The current zone is M1 Light Industry, and the applicant is P. Wright. The landowner is Mimousin LLC, and the location is west of 2626 Central Parkway Southwest. The request is to rezone 3.3 acres from M1 Light Industry to M-1A Expressway Commercial. The proposed land use is commercial, and one Decatur future land use is community commercial. One Decatur street typology is Central Parkway to minor arterial, and there are no conditions to be met. A point of information is any relocation of utilities will be at the owner's expense, and any relocation needs to occur before construction.
Okay, anyone from the public wish to speak to this item? Okay, there being none, we'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Mr. Terry,
Second.
second by Mr. Pike. Any discussion among the commission? Call roll, please.
Gordon,
Yes.
Hay,
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Terry,
Yes.
Temple,
Yes.
Earl,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Mosher.
Yes.
Approved 8-0.
Next, we have rezoning 1440-25. It is 27 acres, and the current zone is M1 Light Industry. The applicant is P. Wright McAnally, and the landowner is Annie Taylor Family LLC. The location of the property is west of 2607 Highway 31 South, and their request is to rezone 27 acres from M1 Light Industry to M-1A Expressway Commercial. The proposed land use is commercial, and the one Decatur future land use is Flex Employment Center. The street typology is Highway 31 is a principal arterial, and they don't have any conditions to be met. A point of information is any relocation of utilities will be at the owner's expense, and any relocation needs to occur before construction.
Okay, anyone from the public wish to speak to this item? Being none, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion for approval.
Motion by Mr. Pike, second by Mr. Temple. Any discussion among the commission? Please call roll.
Gordon,
Yes.
Hay,
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Terry, yes, Temple,
Yes.
Earl,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Mosher.
Yes.
That is approved 8-0.
Next, we have rezoning 41441-25. It is 0.5 acres. The current zone is M1 Light Industry, and the applicant is P. Wright McAnally. The landowner is Joe Terry Family LLC, and is located south of 1101 Beltline Road Southeast. Their request is to rezone 0.5 acres from M1 Light Industry to M-1A Expressway Commercial. The proposed land use is commercial, and the one Decatur future land use is community commercial. The one Decatur street typology is Beltline is a principal arterial, and they do not have any conditions to be met. A point of information is any relocation of utilities will be at the owner's expense, and any relocation needs to occur before construction.
Okay, anyone in the public wish to come out and comment on this item? Okay, there being none, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion.
Second.
Got a motion by Mr. Moser, second by Mr. Wade. Any discussion among the commission? Call roll, please.
Gordon,
Yes.
Hay,
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Terry, yes, Temple,
Yes.
Earl,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Mosher.
Yes.
That is approved 8-0, and all these items will move on to the city council. So the next part of our meeting here is the consent agenda. This is part of the agenda that the planning commission has a final decision on and does not require a public hearing. These items are read together and voted on as a group. If you wish to comment on an item, we ask that you come forward to the microphone and state your name and address and whether you are a citizen of Decatur, then make your comments. We ask that you keep your comments to 3 minutes or less and sign the sign-in sheet afterwards. We have these type items on this agenda today. Site plans. This is a proposed development on a collector street or above. These plans show building placement, parking, circulation, landscaping, etc. Certificates to subdivide or consolidate. This is a one-step process to subdivide or consolidate no more than 3 lots, and the survey is required. And then we have final plats. This comes after the preliminary stage where construction details are worked out and a public hearing has been held. This is where we get approval to bond the improvements. Got comment?
First, we have on the consent agenda Site Plan 720-25. It is 29.68 acres, and the current zone is M-1A Expressway Commercial. The applicant is Pre-Wright McAnally, and the landowner is Land Services LLC. The location is the Fairgrounds Road Southwest, and their request is to approve the site plan to construct warehouses 9 and 10. The proposed land use is commercial. One indicated future land use is major institution civic, and one indicated street typology is urban collector. Fairgrounds Road is an urban collector street. Conditions to be met on page C3. Please label 15-inch RCP from Great Inlet to SWCI as existing, and that's an engineering comment. Number 2, on page C5, erosion control needed to protect inlets as well as a concrete washout needed, and that is an engineering comment. A point of information is number 1, any relocation of utilities will be at the owner's expense, and any relocation needs to occur before construction. Number 2, on page C3, we'll need easements for storm pipe if we accept the road, and that's an engineering comment. And number 3, it's gas is available with a main extension, and that's a Decatur Utilities gas comment. Next, we have Site Plan 722-25. It is 1.45 acres. The current zone is M2 General Industry, and the applicant is Oscar Santana. The landowner is Meow Mix Decatur Production LLC, and the location is 1200 Market Street Northeast. Their request is to construct an amenities building and a locker room renovation. The proposed land use is industrial, and one Decatur future land use is riverfront mixed use. One Decatur street typology is Market Street Northeast. It's a collector urban street, and conditions to be met. Number 1, show all existing utilities, and that's Decatur Utilities gas. And a point of information is any relocation of utilities will be at the owner's expense, and any relocation needs to occur before construction. Next, we have certificate 3656-25. It's 159.43 acres. The current zone is AG Agriculture, and the applicant is Deborah and Kenneth Looney. The landowner is Deborah and Kenneth Looney, and the location is 3525 Crusher Road Southeast. The proposed land use is residential, and their request is to subdivide 159.43 acres into 3 parcels. The proposed land use is residential, and one Decatur future land use is low residential. One Decatur street typology is Crusher Road Southeast. It's a local street. They have one condition to be met, and number 1, lot lines will be needed to be staked and in a water main pothole to verify if extension will be needed, and that's Decatur Utilities Water Department. A point of information, number 1, any relocation of utilities will be at the owner's expense, and any relocation needs to occur before construction. Number 2, Lot 1 appears to be cut off from access to water main with this subdivide. Next, we have certificate 3657-25. It is 8.81 acres. The current zone is AG1 Agriculture, and the applicant is Pre-Wright McAnally. The landowner is Bill Voss, and the location is west of 3407 Crusher Road Southeast. The proposed land use is residential, and their request is to subdivide one parcel into two. Proposed land use, one Decatur future land use is low residential, and one Decatur street typology is Crusher Road Southeast is a local street. They have no conditions to be met, and a point of information, number one, is any relocation of utilities would be at the owner's expense, and any relocation needs to occur before construction. Number two is wastewater will not be available in this Decatur Utilities wastewater department. Next, we have final plat for Heritage Creek Phase 1. It is 1.76 acres, and the current zone is R5 patio homes. The applicant is P. Wright McAnally, and the landowner is Habitat for Humanity. The location is west of Dr. Street Southwest, and the proposed land use is residential. The request is to approve the final plat to build 10 residential lots on 1.76 acres of land, and the proposed land use is residential. One Decatur's future land use is low residential, and one Decatur's street typology is Dalton Road Southeast is a local street. Conditions to be met is number one, owner must install conduit and transformer vault, Decatur Utilities Electric, and a point of information. Number one, any relocation of utilities will be at the owner's expense, and any relocation needs to occur before construction. Number two, the final testing has not been completed, Decatur Utilities Water Department. And number three, final testing has not been completed, Decatur Utilities Wastewater Department.
Okay, is there anyone here who wishes to speak to any of these items that we've just gone through? Okay, being no comment, I'll entertain a motion.
Make a motion that we approve.
Motion by Mr. Wade,
Second.
second by Mr. Pike. Any discussion of these items among the commission? Would you call roll?
Moore,
Yes.
Hay,
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Harris. Yes. Temple.
Yes.
Burrows.
Yes.
Height.
Yes.
Mosher.
Yes.
That is approved 8-0. Okay, now we'll go into other business on the agenda here. What we have on this part of the agenda, we have a bond review. This is to review a bond to see if it can be adjusted to lower the amount based on work completed, or to review if an expiring bond will be extended or not. Once it's determined all requirements are met, a bond will be released and the file will be closed. Then we have zoning text amendments. This is a change or update to zoning regulations. Any adjustments must be approved by both the Planning Commission and the City Council to be adopted. Then we have the review of the Planning Commission bylaws. The commission is authorized by the Code of Alabama, 1975, as amended, sections 1152.1 through 1152.30, to organize itself and establish rules of procedure to govern its meetings. These are reviewed and voted on annually. And then last on the list is voting on and of the Planning Commission going on for 2026. So, Tom?
First, we have a bond for Heritage Creek, 1.76 acres, current zone is R5 patio homes, and the applicant is P. Wright McAnally. The landowner is Habitat for Humanity, and the location is Moulton Heights and Moulton Heights Road and west of Dalton Street. And their request is to accept a performance bond in the amount of $767,745. Proposed land use is residential, and there are no conditions to be met. Point of information is any relocation of utilities will be at the owner's expense, and any relocation needs to occur before construction.
Okay, does anyone wish to speak to this item? Courtney, do you approve of this amount?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'll entertain a motion on this item.
I make a motion.
Motion, Mr. Wade. Second by Mr. Mosier. Any discussion among the commission? Okay, call roll, please.
Ford,
Yes.
Kate,
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Terry. Yes. Temple.
Yes.
Earl,
Yes.
Pipe,
Yes.
Bossier.
Yes. Okay, that is approved, 8-0.
Next, we have short-term rental ordinance. And we didn't already discuss this we had a work session for it, and we discussed it last month. So I'm just gonna go over the highlighted parts, the changes that we made, and if y'all have any comments, let me know. Number four, I, applicants for short-term rental certificates shall submit on an annual basis from the time of an approved application an application for a short-term rental certificate to the planning department. The application shall be accompanied by a non-refundable application deposit in the amount of $250. Upon approval, the remaining application balance of $250 will be due before obtaining an STR certificate. Under 4, we have G, and we added a deed or mortgage and proof of insurance for the property that includes liability coverage appropriate for the use of the property as a short-term rental unit. And we took out electric bill. Under G, we have number 3, and then under that we have A, short-term rental units located in a commercial zoning district and within the 1,000-foot radius should not count toward the total for the density requirement. Also, short-term rental units with frontage on the Tennessee River should not be subject to this requirement. And we added short-term rental units with frontage on the Tennessee River should not be subject to this requirement. On C, we added a max of 135 short-term rentals will be approved annually. On 4A, we added short-term rental units located in the commercial zoning district and short-term rental units with frontage on the Tennessee River should not be subject to this requirement, and the requirement is labeled number 4. On number 6, we have applications for renewal of short-term rental certificates shall be submitted to the planning department and will be accepted within 30 days of the initial approval anniversary date. Applications will not be accepted prior to then. On B, we added approval and we added anniversary. So if the application for the renewal is not received by the planning department by the approval anniversary, the currently issued short-term rental certificate shall be subject to revocation and loss of ability to operate until a new renewal application is received and approved by the planning department. D, we set a yearly self-inspection, including pictures of the fire extinguisher appropriately located appropriately located smoke alarms and a map placed in the room for location of unobstructed egress and egress. Number 7, we added for a minimum of 5 nights. On number 8A, we added a violation and we added a $500 fee per occurrence, and each day constitutes a separate occurrence. Excuse me, you are right. It's up to, yes, it's up to 500, excuse me. C, we have failure to cease operation after receiving notification shall result in a monetary fine of up to $500 per occurrence, and each day of failure to comply constitutes a separate occurrence. D, in the case of a certificate being revoked or failure to issue a certificate due to the density, the certificate holder may appeal to the Board of Zoning Adjustments within 30 days of revocation or the next scheduled BZA hearing for reinstallment. On 12, number 2, we have, however, administrative discretion may be used in districts with limited off-street parking. Number 15, we added a short-term rental property should not be occupied for a period of less than 24 hours or less than an overnight stay.
How many me on that 15, could we change occupied to rented?
You are correct, yes, sir. So number 15 shall read, a short-term rental property shall not be rented for a period of less than 24 hours or less than an overnight stay.
We have the change in the numbering for homestead come prior to that. So what's currently under homestead, it says section 25, 4 through 4, little Roman I needs to be 4.2.4, E6, little Roman number 2. And then the forest itself needs to be little Roman number 3.
Thank you, Ruth.
Okay, is anyone here wish to speak to this item? All right, being none, I'll entertain a motion from the commission.
Can I make a motion that we accept this as long as it's formatted properly with the current zoning ordinance?
Okay, we got a motion.
The new, yes, the newly adopted.
Newly adopted current zoning ordinance, yes.
Thank you.
Okay. We got a motion by Mr. Wade. Second. Got a second by Mr. Mosier. Any discussion among the commission on this policy?
Do we have to have a separate motion for the changes that we made? No. Okay. Should all get
On the record, make sure I oppose, the one that I oppose, put it first.
Okay, any more discussion? Okay, we call for a vote.
All right. Ford,
Yes?
Tate,
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Terry. Yes. Temple.
Yes.
Earl,
Yes.
Height,
Yes.
Mosher. Yes.
Okay, that is approved, 8-0.
Next, we have the Board of Zoning Adjustments fee increase, and we are trying to do this we have our new ordinance coming in January 1st. And with that, planning will be over the Board of Zoning Adjustments, and we plan on doing staff reports, putting out signs, and all of that takes time. So, and we want to discourage the variance process. And so we are proposing to increase the cost from $50 to $250. We have checked around to surrounding cities. Some of the cities are higher, some of them are lower, some of them are right on with us. So with that being said, we are proposing $250.
Okay, anyone wish to speak to this item? Okay, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion for approval?
Motion by Mr. Pike. Second by Mr. Temple. Any discussion among the commission? Roll call.
Ford,
Yes.
Tate, Wade,
Yes.
Terry. Yes. Temple. Yes. Earl,
Yes.
Height,
Yes.
Mosher. Yes.
And that is approved 8-0.
Next, you all, we have the bylaws for this year. It's the 2025 bylaws. And last year we added capsule certification and we added attendance. And this year we're going to add that all the elected positions be capsule certified, in short. So it says the chairman will be required to be capsule certified and have 1 year experience in the planning commission. The vice chairman and the secretary will be required to be capsule certified and have a 1 year experience on the planning commission. Also, on number 5, all members must be capsule certified, and all new members have 18 months to become capsule certified.
Okay, I guess this one just goes to the commission here for approval.
Number 11.
Are we not?
Yeah, electronic copy.
Excuse me, y'all. Sorry about that.
If you want to add digital, you can, but we need to keep it written, that you can add the digital, electronic if you want, that's up to y'all.
So I said we just did it all, leave it out. That's it.
So we have to keep the well-bound book in there,
Yes.
right? And there's no sense in adding electronic as a requirement, in my opinion. They're already doing it, but it doesn't need to be a requirement.
Change paragraph 5 to
Say it one more time.
paragraph 5.
Paragraph 5.
Those two. Those who must become CAPSO certified.
We already did.
Yeah, I said that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't know, I just now saw that we looked at it for you, if we want to change it to have a minimum of 1 year's experience. This is 1 year. So that means, I mean, that's getting, but under each of the new portions, have, required to be CAPSO certified, have a minimum of 1 year apostrophe S experience. And all of that is.
So we're going to add minimum of 1 year.
That way, I know what the intent was, but it sounds like it has to be just 1 year.
Okay.
And it can be more than one.
Yes, correct,
And
correct.
It's not, it's just you can pick.
So y'all, we're going to add on all of these, chairman, vice chairman, and secretary, a minimum of 1 year experience on the planning commission.
So back to Mr. Pike's comment about electronically, Mr. Pike, or you want that to be in there?
No, if the well-bound book is required, we'll just be going above and beyond.
Okay. Is everyone good with that? Okay, any more comments or questions about our bylaws? Okay, we'll take a vote. Decide.
Do we already do motions?
No, I guess we need to do a
I'll make a
motion.
motion.
Well, I'll take a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Okay, Mr. Terry made a motion. Got a second? Second by Mr. Pike. All right. Any further discussion? All right, call roll.
Gordon?
Yes.
State? Wade?
Yes?
Terry? Yes. Temple? Yes. Burrows?
Yes.
Pike?
Yes.
Motion? Yes.
All right, that is approved, 8-0.
Okay, y'all.
I think we got election of officers.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, the last thing I have is the
This
elections.
is the last thing on our agenda here today. Each year, the commission elects new officers for the next year. This will be for 2026. And our first position will be for the chairman. So I will entertain any motions for chairman.
I make a motion to elect Gary Gordon as chairman.
Okay. Do we have any more nominations? We got a motion and a second. Call roll, Tom. Josiah?
Gordon?
Yes.
Dave?
Yes.
Wade?
Yes?
Terry? Yes. Temple?
Yes.
Burrows?
Yes.
Pike?
Yes.
Motion? Yes.
Okay, that takes care of chairman for next year. Okay, I'll entertain a motion for vice chair.
I'd like to make a motion that we elect Eddie Pike as vice chair.
Okay, we've got a motion for Eddie. It is there. Okay, we've got a motion and a second. Any further discussion or? Okay, call roll.
Gordon?
Yes.
Dave?
Yes.
Wade?
Yes?
Terry? Yes. Temple? Yes. Burrows?
Yes.
Pike?
Yes.
Motion? Yes.
Okay, that is approved 8-0. Our next position, and final position, is secretary. I'll entertain a motion for secretary.
Make the motion for us, if you're willing.
I think we're covered.
Okay, we got a motion. Do we get a second behind that?
Second.
All right, we got a motion and we got a second. So do you desire?
I'm sorry, excuse me. I thought Forrest was making a motion.
Sorry, let me, I think I did fine. I think we're okay with it.
Okay, so
I'll make a motion to later.
Okay, so we officially have a motion by Mr. Pike and a second by Mr. Terry. Will you withdraw your second? So does anybody else want to second that?
I'll second.
Okay. So we've got a motion and a second.
A motion for who? Larry.
Okay. I thought we were still on this topic.
Sound like y'all still on board.
Just to decline.
And he's declined, so let's start again. We're gonna take a motion for our secretary. Does anybody have a motion for our secretary?
I make a motion for Larry Wade.
Okay. Mr. Terry makes Mr. Terry makes a motion for Larry, and Mr. Kimball has a second for that motion. Any more nominations? There being none, let's call a roll.
All right, Ford,
Yes.
Tate,
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Terry. Yes. Temple. Yes. Burrows.
Yes.
Pike.
Yes.
Motion. Yes.
Okay, that is approved 8-0, and I think that's it for next year. So, thank you all planning commissioners for serving as you do, coming to the end of the year here, and we've done a lot of business here for the city of Decatur, and I appreciate each and every one of your efforts and your commitment to serving on this commission, and thank you, and we'll look forward to next year. Is any more business to come before the commission? There being none, we'll adjourn the meeting.